What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of First Time Parents Podcast. I'm your host, Lee Cruz, and my lovely co-host, my lovely wife. And this is episode 2, and this is season 2 of First Time Parents Podcast. And if you're not subscribed, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing if you're not subscribed? So y'all can see new episodes. You can see us in new episodes of the First Time Parents Podcast. Mm-hmm. Please like up this episode and please comment for more and more episode topics that you guys want us to touch up on. Okay? Please keep your post notifications on. Enough of me talking. Let's get into this episode.
Okay. So what is the topic today?
The topic today is the difference between co-sleeping and having our son in his own bed.
Okay.
The difference is co-sleeping means like he gonna sleep.
I'll explain co-sleeping. You want me to explain it?
Yes, please.
Alright, so co-sleeping basically is when a baby or a little human being sleeps in the same bed with the parent. So basically what you're doing is you're sharing your bed with them. So it makes it easier for a lot of things. And a lot of people do and a lot of people don't do it because of the myth that if you co-sleep with your kid, you can cause them certain death, which is SIDS. Certain death. Yeah, y'all get SID. I was supposed to say
that's a myth.
It's a myth.
It's a myth.
Actually, yes.
It's not true.
The doctors prefer not to do that, but it makes it easier for a lot of things, like diaper changing, if you're breastfeeding, if you are like,
putting them to sleep.
It makes you bond closer with them, like you're able to sleep with them, they're able to sleep on your chest, because a lot of people don't want to get up to bed and go get, put them in the crib.
Put them in their playpen, put them in their bed, or anything. If they have, as of right now,
so
LJ,
what it is, so basically it's bed sharing, like this, it's pretty much the same bed. It usually means sleeping together on a couch, chair, or a floor. It doesn't matter, you can do it in a bed, a couch, a floor, or a chair.
Okay. But as of right now, LJ do co-sleep with us sometimes, but he got his own bed. He got his own big boy bed. So when I'm not here he sleeps in the bed with his mother.
No, you don't.
Not all the time?
He's sleeping in his own bed these days.
Yes, so he sleeps in his bed. But the difference is when he's teething. As of right now, he's teething. So, he does sleeps in his bed, but oftentimes he comes in the bed with us. Mm-hmm. When he needs someone, you need someone to sleep, cuddle with. But other than that, he does good sleeping in his bed. He does good sleeping in his bed. What is the other difference?
About what?
Other difference between the difference between co-sleeping and
what's the fact of co-sleeping? Or what's the myth?
The myth.
Yeah, pretty much it causes a lot of children to die because when you co-sleep, which I did that for a while. Basically when you go to sleep with a kid too, it's like you have to know they're in the bed because most people don't. Like most moms, you be tired, your parents, you don't really be thinking, okay, my kid is in the bed. Like, you tired, so you don't be thinking all the time. Mm-hmm. So it's like you have to know, okay, it's another little human in the bed with me, so I have to watch out for him or her or them, I'm not because y'all got, I'm just saying.
If you decide to co-sleep with your child,
comes with a lot of benefits.
It comes with a lot of benefits. Just make sure that if you want to turn around or go in.
Actually, legally, if you want to have them sleeping in the bed with you, you should have them close to you. Because if you have them close to the edge where it's open, like right here or something, they'll fall off. Like close to the walls.
Okay. We got some advice to you for y'all. Okay, if y'all have your bed, like in the center of the room, don't, because they are very easily to roll over, fall off the bed, and hurt themselves. LJ, he's not very, he don't want to sit in one place. Okay.
No, babies.
And neither, all for all children.
We're talking about babies. We're not talking about one. Because by the time they're one, they're supposed to be in the whole bed. Myth. Actually, that's a myth too. But most parents, try to put their kids in the bed, but they get back in the bed. But by the time they're one, they should be able to sleep in their own bed. Because they're big enough. I mean, start with a small bed. Don't just move into a taller bed right away. If you feel like they're not ready, let them sleep in a playpen.
It's like pace them slowly.
Mostly playpen. Don't let them sleep in a crib. Because by the time they're one, they're out of a crib. So playpens are good until you feel like they're ready to sleep in a taller bed. Because taller beds are more.
How long did LJ sleep in playpen? Until he first got his bed.
He slept in.
Like for a few months?
For a few months, and then he got his big boy bed. Because he was ready.
Now when he comes over to see me, he does sleep in a playpen. In his playpen. I got a playpen for him at my house. So that's where he comes and sleeps. But when I do come over, he does have his own bed. But he got a playpen here, in the room. But other than that, he sleeps in his own bed. He don't, sleep with us as much anymore. So now me and wifey get to have our own time.
I mean, it'd be sad though. When you first move him out the bed with you, especially when you're used to sleeping with him, it's like. The most sad thing, because you're like, oh my
it is
God,
the most.
You're a big boy now, or a big girl. Like, you don't have to sleep with me anymore. You got your home bed. You could, and plus, a toddler bed. Some toddler beds. It depends on what kind you get. Most of them, you can make. Most parents don't get their big children toddler beds. They get a big boy beds, like really big boy beds. But you really should.
Just watch out. He's behind you.
I know. You shouldn't. You should get a toddler bed, because if you get them a big, huge bed like the bed we sleep in as adults,
they're very easily.
There's many things that could happen. They could fall off the bed. They could hurt themselves.
They can suffocate.
I will never ever get LJ a big boy bed. He has a toddler bed until he's ready to sleep in a bed like I sleep in.
Well, to be honest, we can, if he when he's like 4, 5, 6.
Heck no. Yeah, when he's 4, 5, or 6.
That's what I was gonna say. 4, 5, 6.
2, 1,
we
2,
will.
3 know him.
We will put him in a much big boy bed, like a twin size bed. Not like a twin size bed, or like similar a twin size bed.
Because you don't want to get him a full bed, or you don't want
like if he's like
bed or a queen size bed.
10, 11, 12, we think about it's time to move up a bed. But other than that,
most of these beds are.
But other than that, he's doing good in the bed that he got now. So he sleeps in it all night, the entire night.
No boy.
So he does good.
He does.
He does great. If I'm like, sometimes I can admit he does sleep in the bed with us sometimes. But if I'm too tired to move, technically I fall asleep with him in my arms. I tend to forget.
And I have to tell him to put him in his own bed.
Yes, I tend to forget to put him in his bed.
Because lately he's not going. We're trying to get him to realize you can go to sleep by yourself. You don't need us.
So now we are trying to, we are teaching him that he can't sleep with mommy and daddy no more. but we are doing it in a slow pace. We not like, some parents, they just do it just because, oh, I want them not to, want my kids not to sleep with us no more. But we are doing it little by little, doing it slowly, so he can get the gist of so he can get the used of sleeping in his own bed by himself. So do it little by little. Do not rush the process. It is going to take a process. It is going to be a process of getting your children out the bed. Just know when they are ready. Just know when they are.
You have to start slow because you can't just put them up with it. That's right. LJ. I didn't start putting them. I started with the playpen. Like I was like, okay, you gotta sleep with a playpen by yourself without me. And because as they get older, some of them outgrow the playpen. Some of them can actually get out of the playpen and not stay in a playpen. LJ can't do that. So legally, he has outgrown the playpen, but at the same time he hasn't. So he still can sleep in the playpen if something happens.
Well, but I remember
he can sleep in a big one then.
So I got a story time.
Okay.
I got a story time. This is gonna be different. So I got a story time. So I remember when I was, babysitting, and my nephew Marcel was in a playpen, and he watches little shows, Motown Magic on Netflix. So you can tell he was too big for the playpen. He was a baby. I never saw a baby strong.
You know how to get out?
Doing this to the playpen, and it flips over.
Yeah, he was out. He was ready.
He slept. He slept in the I believe he was a few months.
Yeah, he's supposed to sleep in the
He was a few months.
Stop.
Relax. So he was a few months old, doing that in a playpen.
Yeah.
I was like, sis, it's time. Technically, it was rickety, raggedy, just like this one right here. Rickety, raggedy, and I'm like, once I saw LJ doing this to the playpen last night, that brought a flashback. So
he hurt himself trying to get out of the playpen yesterday.
So it's time to put that bad boy away.
Okay, that's his
that's time out. That's his time out.
That's his time alone.
But the one thing
he don't sleep in it though.
He don't sleep in it. But we keep the playpen out because he gets in trouble. So once he don't listen to me or his mother, we put him in there as his timeout. I'm like, we're gonna put you in timeout. So other than that,
But you had a flashback.
Yeah, I had a flashback.
Some kids actually could get out of the playpen, and that's when it's time to take them out of that.
Sometimes he be trying to get out that playpen.
He don't know how to do that.
Sometimes he be trying to climb up.
That's why he hurt himself yesterday, trying to get out of it.
But just be careful and just be mindful of your children trying to get out of the playpens. They can get, they can get cuts, they can get bruises. He hurt his thumb. He got a cut on his thumb trying to get out the playpen. So just be careful. Okay, just be mindful.
Say hi, everybody.
Say hi, LJ.
Say hi, guys.
Say hi. But just like I was saying, do it slowly. Do it slowly. Just get into like a routine. That's what we do. We put it into a routine. It's like, okay, we can have him in the bed. We can put him to sleep. then once he deep sleep, we just put him in his bed. And so that's what we do. That's our routine until he gets the gist of it, of him going in his bed and just falling asleep by himself. He don't need me or his mother to put him to sleep. So we just doing that. So he's only one. He still needs his parents. But we just doing it little by little, moment by moment. Day by day. It is a process. But he is still learning. So, do you have anything to say?
I did it, yeah.
Pretty much said it. But just let us know in the comments, about your experience of co-sleeping. We are first-time parents. We are still learning. We can't.
I mean, we don't go to sleep no more.
We don't.
We just want to help y'all.
Yeah, we just trying to help y'all out.
Like, even with naps. Like, with naps, too. Like,
yeah, with naps.
Schedule. You have to have a schedule. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're going to... Even when they're about his eldest age, like the one, they do sometimes drop 2. Because when they're little, they take 2 naps. Mm-hmm. But as they get, like, 1 or 2, they drop 1. So they take a good long nap. They're supposed to take a good long nap. So you got to put them on a schedule. So, like, every day at the same time. Like, if I'm going to put... Like, LJ's example, like, we put LJ down between 12:30 and 1. So by 12:30 and 1, he knows he's got to lay his butt down and go to sleep and take a nap. And he'll sleep for 3 hours, sometimes 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Depends on his mood. But his teeth are just 2. Usually when he's not teething, he sleeps longer. So it's... You got to put him on his schedule.
Or if he got Tylenol in his system. If you got Tylenol in
But don't use Tylenol.
Don't use Tylenol unless...
And they don't feel good.
Especially for the parents that use melatonin on their kids, please stop doing that. Yes, it works. Please don't do it every time that you want them to go to sleep. Please.
Once in a
while, once in a blue moon, it's fine. But they do have certain ones that has nighttime, bedtime.
But it's also
the
same thing is also like
stuff.
There's also stuff that could hurt them. If you give them too much, it can hurt them.
Yeah.
If you give them not enough, so yeah, I get it. I understand. I'm a mom. I understand. Sometimes you want to sleep, but you gotta.
But just do it. Just be careful. Just be careful with all that melatonin, especially if you have 5 or 6 year olds. Just give them a little dollop, 1 or 2, okay, in their drinks or something like that. But if they got like a lotion, they got bath soap.
That's fine to use that. That's fine.
It's fine to use that, but they got liquids.
Oh, now. The liquid, I know.
They got the liquids
that
you put in their
I know somebody who do that.
That you put in their drinks.
Yeah.
So they can drink it. And plus they have a spray.
I know.
So
I know. I'm a mom. I've looked into that stuff. I know.
I'm a dad because I know somebody that got that stuff. His auntie, with his cousins. So they got all that stacked up in their cabinet. All of that.
They're prepared.
Because Marcel...
For them to go to sleep.
Now I can say Marcel puts his own self to sleep.
Oh, good.
He don't need nobody with him.
He's around that age.
He's 5.
Yeah, he's around that age.
But Messiah needs someone to go to sleep with him.
He's still young.
He's still a baby. But I love my nephews. I do. But I remember the time that I used to put Marcel to sleep. But he puts his own... If he tires himself out, he goes in there and closes his eyes and sleep. He got his own big boy bed. He don't have a twin size bed. He got a regular bed that we sleep on.
And I've seen that.
A regular bed that he sleeps on.
I've been in his room, to be honest.
His own bed to himself. But so so I can say that we experienced quite a few, like, you know, with toddlers and.
I did, and I still got to.
And now we got a toddler of our own.
I have cousins who, well, both of my cousins' kids are 2.
Hey, you can play with this. Don't put that in your mouth, please.
Like, both of my cousins are 2, so it's like I got to watch my cousins be moms, what they did, and try to do it, but do it differently. And that's fine. Mm-hmm. But I also got to see my cousins turn into toddlers, and now I have one of my own. So.
Yeah. I got to see my nephews. No. I got to see my nephew. Stop. I got to see my nephews go into toddlers, and now, I got to see them grow up before I had my own toddler.
Right.
So, because the reason why we are saying this is because we've experienced it. We've experienced it, and now we are experiencing it with our very own. So, just know that parenting is not easy.
No, it's a lot of.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work, especially with a teething toddler. With a toddler who wants to get into everything. A toddler just wants to have temper tantrums before they are 2. Yes, we're talking about you. We are talking about you, but
it takes a lot.
But it takes a lot of patience.
But it's rewarding to see them do the new steps and learn the new stuff, and see them do all the milestones. Like Elder's about to be 2. Like, I got to see him walk. I got to see him talk. I got to see him eat solid food for the first time. Like, those are memories that I'm gonna always remember, no matter how old he get.
And just like, with me, I remember when I held him for the first time in the hospital room.
Thank you, man.
While his mother was doped up on drugs.
She gave me that. She said, "Here you go, mama, don't cry."
So.
But it's a happy moment.
Those are happy moments.
I want to cry because thinking about it, how much he has grown from just this little tiny baby to now this 1-year-old.
Like it's
and everything, and know how to eat, and know how to talk, and know how to play by himself, and watch, do stuff by himself. Yeah, he still needs my help, but he's very independent. Like, he's not a kid that wants to be, he loves to talk to people, he's very social, like.
He gets all that from his daddy.
Like, he's out.
But I'm just saying, like.
His own little personality.
His farts and everything. I don't know where he got that from.
It's the best feeling to see him know how to do all this stuff. It's like, boy, you didn't know how to poop, you didn't know how to pee, you didn't know how to do any of this without me. Now you just you can do it yourself.
When he was first born, he was a colic baby. But him we was helping him poop, helping him pee. We was helping him do everything, and so now he don't need our help with it very much. He just want us to give him his cup, wash him up, clothe him, change his diaper, put on simple songs for him, and let him sit in his playpen and just let him relax. And now it's an everyday routine. The everyday routine that we have to do. If he poops, only thing that he needs to say, "I'll poop." Like today, he had poop on him, and we didn't even know. All day he was saying hot, all day. But other than that, we love our son. It is going to take a whole lot of work. It is. I know. It's going to take a whole lot of work.
And parenting knows that because you
parenting is. It's a 24-hour job.
Even 24/7.
It's 24/7. I said 24 hour?
24 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I've been... Look. Who... See this here? Right here. Been with him all day.
Come on. Get your thing. Come
So I've been...
on.
So it's a 24/7 job. Never ends. Parenting never ends. So
Even when they get older.
older,
still gotta do.
we still got parent. We still gotta make
They
sure
have
that they're
their own
good.
house and their own family, but because they got their own family, don't mean they still not gonna call you and actually babysit their children. They're not gonna call you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, sit your butt up here. They're still not gonna call and ask you for money or advice. You know, it's like that's never gonna change.
Hey, get the tape. Get the tape. Relax. Okay.
He's fine. No, if you don't go.
But other than that, we are, we just giving you some advice.
We know.
We just giving you some.
Almost 2 years.
But I still cannot believe that he's about to be 2. It is bittersweet, but that my son is about. I can say my son.
Ow.
My son is about to be 2 years old. So I'm happy. I'm just happy, but it is gonna take a whole lot of work. But please comment down below and letting us know about your experience and about the topic that we shared, about your experience about co-sleeping, and if is there anything that you want us to share more on. But I love y'all. Yeah, we got a lot. There's more and more episodes to come, so stay tuned for the next episode. Okay? Well, we love you guys. And who knows? We might be in a new location. Who knows? So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. And we'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.